Hey everybody, happy Friday. How you guys doing? Welcome, and it's time to talk about video game things, news, announcements, and controversies. Let's start off with something a little bit of a follow-up from last episode, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Yes, I talked about the rumors and all that jazz, and now it is officially confirmed by Ubisoft. We'll have more information next week, but they gave us a picture of the sweet box art, which is pretty typical for Assassin's Creed, and whatever. Of course, last episode I talked about how underwhelmed I was, and a lot of people are feeling about this, but I think there's still hope. Maybe it'll be like the PS3 and Xbox 360's last Assassin's Creed 3 gasp. That being said, pirates are cool, and Assassin's Creed 3, when it did have pirate stuff, it was awesome, so I really can't wait to be a pirate more. I don't know who I'm going to assassinate on a boat, though. We also have a bit of an update for the Quantic Dream game by David Cage, Beyond Two Souls. You know, the one with Ellen Page. Not The Last of Us, that's not her in that game. Beyond Two Souls, Ellen Page. David Cage and the whole crew over there has been really quiet about this game for a while, but now we finally know it has a release date, October 8th. That release, of course, is PS3 exclusive, but the most exciting thing we have about this news is the addition of Willem Dafoe as part of the cast. This was rumored months ago that Willem Dafoe was supposed to be in this game, but it was kind of cast aside, but now we have official confirmation that he is, in fact, in the game, and I am very excited because, I don't know, just Willem Dafoe. It's Willem Dafoe. I'm Willem Dafoe! Yes, everyone's favorite orc-faced, Academy Award-winning actor. Did he ever get an award? I don't know. Willem Dafoe is going to be in Beyond Two Souls, and I am incredibly excited. Sony also released video footage, not only of him in the game, looking pretty impressive. Quantic Dream, of course, is good at faces. But we also got a look of him doing work in the mocap studio, working with Ellen Page, and I think it's really cool. I like how games and movies kind of combine like this. However, you know, I was a big fan of Heavy Rain, as a lot of people were. While I don't think it was on the writing level that it should be, as a game and as a whatever it was great. Beyond Two Souls looks to right the complaints that I had of Heavy Rain. It definitely looks like it's a bit more of a put-together cinematic experience. It looks like, I can't say yet because I don't know a lot about it, but I'm hoping that the writing is more solid this time around, and the fact that there's American actors in this game, I think could make a big difference. And also, Willem Dafoe, come on, what was the last game he was in? 007, he was in that 007 game? I don't know. We'll meet again, Spider-Man! I'm sorry, I'll stop. The last thing I want to talk about today is EA Games. Yes, love them or hate them, they have been in the headlines this week for what they have said about microtransactions. Everybody's favorite microtransactions. EA Games CFO Blake Jorgensen was talking about microtransactions in games and how much he loves them and how much he thinks gamers love them as well. We really have no idea how many people are actually taking part in these microtransactions. We don't know. Dead Space 3 had them. Everybody hated them. Personally, they didn't bother me. They weren't very obtrusive, but apparently EA thinks that everybody loves that type of thing, and they want to put more microtransactions in $60 games. And they also actually talked about how they think $60 games in the next gen will raise to $70 games, but that's besides the point. The internet set fire with this whole thing about microtransactions, as it always does. People are calling it extortion, horrible, a monopoly, all kinds of terrible things, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't totally have an opinion on this. I haven't really formulated an opinion on this, because so far microtransactions haven't really affected me. Yes, I've kind of come to expect that companies try and make money. I've played a ton of free-to-play games that I really like, where microtransactions do work. Do I use them a lot? Not really. But they're there. Now in $60 games, it's a different story, but again, I've only experienced it in the likes of Dead Space 3, and in Dead Space 3, it didn't bother me. It was not in the way. The microtransactions were just there, I could completely ignore them, and I could complete the game without spending a dime, other than the $60 I just spent on the game. But, you know, most importantly, I want to know what you guys think about all this. Do you guys hate EA? Do you guys think EA is the worst thing to ever happen to video games? Personally, maybe I'm just so relaxed about everything. I'm just like, nah, whatever, they make good games, I like them, you know. Do you guys hate microtransactions? I think that eventually they'll figure this all out. I think it'll fall into place much better than it is now. I think if they find a way to not piss people off, but still offer options for them to make more money and gamers to spend more money, but be happy about it, I think maybe this could be a bright future. But for right now, a lot of people really seem pissed off about EA. But like I said, internet, let me know if you guys are mad at EA and you hate microtransactions. How much money have you spent on microtransactions? That's what I want to know. Let's talk about it in the comments. But guys, that's all I have to say about video games today, so thanks for watching, as always. I don't know if I say that enough. Also, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for even listening to me. And if this is your first time watching this, and you like listening to me talk about video games and stuff like that, you can subscribe because video games.